Hello traders and potential traders, this is Nuke coming at you with a tutorial about how to fix your TOS buttons, the ones specifically that are on the right hand side of the screen that allow us to cycle through like live news, level 2 data, turning your charts on and off, adding your time and sales, those buttons. So what happened was one of our members addressed the issue that when he added more than one chart on the screen, he loses his buttons. So let's go ahead and walk you through how we're going to do this. We're going to come up here to the drop down menu where we can select the numbers of windows in the frame, and you can see where we have one currently, and we're going to go ahead and move that over to 4. That's going to put 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. And you notice once I click the button, all 4 pop into one window, and this being your window pane. Alright, so if I come over here underneath in that drop down menu, there's this sub menu called Show Sidebar and Cells. If I turn it off, you'll see how the buttons disappear from the first chart. Now, at the moment, we don't have buttons on the other charts. The minute we add in a ticker symbol to these, then the buttons appear. So we will add that in real quick. Just any random tickers, and the buttons should populate. Now, what happens if we run out of screen? So let's go from 2 to 6. And we'll see that on this side, these, oh, they do have enough room. Let's see. But if you just automatically populate them, originally they don't have enough room. So, let's see. Yeah, that should work for you. The problem he was getting was that when he added the new screens, he just wasn't getting the buttons. So I think the magical solution is to make sure that you have the Show Sidebar and Cells option selected, and once you create the new ones, make sure you go back and enter a ticker in, and they should populate. What if you're using the flexible grid? You see, the flexible grid option has the same thing, it's just labeled slightly different in here. It's called Customize Grid, and once you turn that on, you can choose to have the sidebar show or not show individually. Right? We can get rid of that, but we can leave it here. We can add it back in here. Let's see how it'll pop up. And then once you're done adjusting, you need to come down here and remove the option for Customize Grid, and that will leave it locked in. But it'll also get rid of the sub menu from the center of your charts. I believe that should do it, and fully cover how to manipulate the buttons on the right hand side of your chart. If any of you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me through Discord. It's usually the easiest way to get in touch with me. And if that didn't solve your problems, let me know. I can always do a shared chart such as this, where, you know, say it's a pre-existing chart on my setup, and then turn around and share that grid with you and just send you a link. So if I do that, hit share, and it's going to give me a drop down menu, and then you just highlight or Control C, copy that, and then you would paste that into the open shared items, preview it, it'll allow it to come up on your screen, you open it up, and then once it's open, make it large. Even if you don't make it larger, that's okay. You can still come in here and save it as your own. Once you save it as your own, you could call it, say, test screen, and then you would have it pre-set up with all of the buttons, and from there you could come in and get rid of whatever you don't need, and the buttons should pre-exist. So that would be under, yeah, see here, shared fix, boom, or test screen. That's both of them that I've saved recently. That should do you. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate. drop some comments in the questions section there at Day Trading with Nuke, and we'll see you around on the next problem.